Hello, I'm Nick Park from Evangelical Alliance Ireland, and this is our weekly message. It's Friday, but Sunday is coming. I want to wish you a really happy Christmas from all of the team at Evangelical Alliance Ireland. One of the preachers that I greatly admire from the past, from Christian history, is John Wesley. And a while ago I was looking for a Christmas sermon by Wesley. I wanted to find out what he had preached for Christmas Day, and I couldn't actually find any. Now maybe there are some out there, but I couldn't, in any of the writings I had, I couldn't find any Christmas Day's sermon from John Wesley. I think, of course, his brother Charles wrote the amazing, Hark the Herald Angels Sing and stuff like that, but couldn't find a Christmas Day sermon from John Wesley. And part of that may be because early Puritans, and this would have carried on into early Methodism, were really a bit wary about Christmas sometimes, about all of the gluttony and the pagan traditions that got mingled in with it all. But although I couldn't find a Christmas sermon from John Wesley, I did find a Christmas miracle, because in 1742, John Wesley and a trainee leader, Thomas Myrick, travelled to the north of England to preach the gospel. It was a bitterly cold journey, and they both became ill. Wesley wasn't seriously ill, but Myrick's sickness really took a turn for the worse, and twice it was feared that he had actually died. I want to just read to you from John Wesley's journal. And on Wednesday the 15th of December, he said, "Each of us had caught a violent cold by riding the day before. Mine gradually wore off, but Mr. Myrick's increased, so that on Friday he took to his bed. And then on the 20th, Monday the 20th of December, they told me the physician said he did not expect Mr. Myrick would live till morning. I went to him, but his pulse was gone. He had been speechless and senseless for some time. A few of us immediately joined in prayer. I relate the naked fact. Before we had done, his sense and his speech returned. Now he that will account for this by natural causes has my free leave, but I choose to say this is the power of God." And then on Saturday the 25th of December, Christmas Day, Wesley writes, "The physician told me he could do no more. Mr. Myrick could not live over the night. I went up and found them all crying about him, his legs already being cold, and, as it seemed, dead already. We all kneeled down and called upon God with strong cries and tears, and he opened his eyes and called for me. And from that hour he continued to recover his strength till he was restored to perfect health. I wait to hear who will either disprove this fact or philosophically account for it." So Wesley was quite convinced that he had seen a Christmas miracle. And it wasn't just a temporary healing. Mr. Myrick actually lived on for another 28 years after that miraculous healing on that Christmas Day of 1742. Today, my prayer for you is that you would experience not just the joy of family and reflection on the incarnation of Jesus Christ and all that's so important, but that you would experience the presence of God, and that if you need the power of God to break through in your life, in your home, in your family, in your ministry in a powerful way, I pray that you would experience your own Christmas miracle this Christmas season. Again, it's my joy to wish you a very happy Christmas and a wonderful New Year. We'll be back with this set of Friday videos in January. But until then, God bless you in Jesus' name, and it might be Friday, but Sunday is coming. EAI is working on your behalf to equip, connect and represent the Church of Jesus Christ in our nation, providing resources and speaking into spaces where God's people need to be heard in our society today.
I'm here to ask you to join our mission. We're looking for 1,000 people who will commit to giving just a pinch more than the price of a cup of coffee per month. By using this QR code, you can sign up to support the work of EAI with just €5 per month.
It is so important at a time like this to have a Christian perspective being spoken boldly into the political and social spheres in which we are living. Why? Because when we are together, we thrive, we grow, we make a difference.
Your generosity is needed to keep our mission moving forward. Be one of the 1,000, just €5 a month. God bless you.